Welcome to another edition of the Figure Eight Podcast Show, brought to you by Shoot Hoops Not Bullets, where we shoot to score, not to kill. We are your hosts, the Mark Love. To my right, I got Oak Park's finest, the Rocket Man himself, Holly Rocket. What's up, fam?
Man, how you doing, man? Happy Saturday to everybody, man. It's a Breakfast Club edition of the show. Glad to have y'all, man.
Indeed, man. 2 shows in 1 week, man. We moving in the right direction.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, this episode is sponsored by Caribbean Citations. If you like jerk and curry food like I do, man, that's the place to go. Right in our backyard in Ward 8, Murraybury Avenue. Shout out the owner, Big Mike. He giving out free meals if you turn in a traffic ticket, man. So get down there. Waka, why don't you let them know, first-time viewers, what the show is about?
Man, the Figure Eight Podcast was created for amazing high school and college athletes to come on our platform and tell their story, man. Every athlete has a story. We presented this safe space for them to tell you theirs on the Figure Eight Podcast.
With further ado, we got a special guest in the building. Juan Brown High School alum, now freshman at Juniata College, playing football and track. My guy, Mandel Edelin. What's up, man?
What's up? What's up? Glad to be here.
Appreciate it.
Glad to have you, man. So, Mandel, man, first off, man, thanks for joining us on the Saturday, man. We can definitely appreciate when y'all sacrifice y'all weekend, a part of y'all weekend that come, kick it with us for, man. But tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Give us a rundown, a quick summary about who you are and what it is that you do.
So, my name is Mandel Edelin. I go to Juniata College. I play football, run track there. I play running back. I'm pretty fast, I'm just a hard worker. I'm a grinder, and I know what it takes to get to where I want to be, and I know what I gotta do. So I'm always keep grinding, no matter what. I'm a grinder.
I was always interested when I meet people that both run track and play football. For you, what's the easiest and at the same time most difficult part about the transition? Because of course, track is you in shorts, you in tank top, you running and stuff, and in football you got pads on, you got people drooling all over you every time you hit the hole, you feel me?
Yeah.
So how do you decipher the two? How do you prepare for track and how do you prepare for football?
So the biggest difference is really the running form. So like when you run football, when you play football, when you make cuts, your arms not going straight up and down. They might go from left shoulder to right hip, just because that's how you break it down, cutting to the next side. But track, it's always everything mechanical. Like when you run, everything mechanical. But the main thing, when in track you need weight. Football you need weight. So as a running back, I got put on weight. But track, I lose weight. So it's like I gotta stay in shape. So even on off days while everybody out with their family, I gotta be outside putting some work in. I gotta be in the weight room doing extra work. Like it's the little things that make me better in track. Cause I think right now it's in my certain events in the city I was like top 15, and that was good for me. So the main thing is the weight, like, and track season is really all year. So my main sport is football, so I'm a focus on football. And when that track season hit, when football season hit, while everybody else doing what they want to do, I go straight to track. So I'm always in shape. So it's no break.
So, you said it's different training. So, in terms of dieting, like, do you got to bulk up during football season, then cut during track, or?
Yeah. So, right now they got me on like a meal plan. So I'm eating like chicken. We might get some stir fry if we lucky, if they put it on there. Just mainly chicken, rice, steak, and that's for the diet. Water and Gatorade, and like Propel water, like that's good for you, and vitamin water. For track, it's just really you eating small stuff. Like I might eat some salmon and rice, just some stuff to cut down the weight, get my core right.
And then the portion be different.
Like, yeah, 100%.
So for track, you eating smaller meals, a bunch of smaller meals, and then for football, you might eat 2-3 big meals a day. And then, sit on it and then work out and then sleep and then get your rest and stuff. So the weight sits and then the gain. So I get it. Funny story. So remember Unc used to have us drinking old dudes. It's this non-alcoholic beer that's supposed to help you put on weight. I ain't never seen it, but we used to drink it when we was kids. We'd drink like 2 of them and then go in the weight room and go work out and stuff. So just the diet is super important, especially in modern medicine and modern activities today. Like you gotta eat right. Because a lot of the more potent things are in the foods. And so what is how tempted, but at the same time disciplined do you have to be to stay away from like DoorDash and curry outs and all the stuff that especially like when you come home. So how do you use your disciplines that you learned at school to stay away from them type of foods when you come back home?
Yeah, honestly, I used to be a DoorDash warrior. I had the Dash Pass and everything, but it was honestly like seeing everybody trying to work to take your spot.
Oh yeah,
like
that's motivation enough.
That in general, they ain't out here eating McDonald's or like Charlie's or nothing. They ain't out here eating that. They out there eating right. Like they meal prepping. They meal prepping, going to the weight room, because most people don't know. But when you work out to put on muscle, you got a 5 to 10 minute span to eat right after that. So that food you just ate could slowly turn into muscle. Instead of like sitting in your stomach, it'll turn into muscle and then help you gain muscle mass. So a lot of people don't know that. So like fast food run out quick. Like it burn quick. So you could eat that, work out, it be gone. You eat some good food, work out, you still be good. Then you can eat more food to put on that muscle mass that you need. So I know right now I'm at a comfortable weight. So I don't want to go up. So right now I still can't eat fast food though, because it won't do nothing for my body and it'll mess up my core. So I know like when track season ends, even when I come home for summer break, I know that I can't eat fast food. I gotta eat foods that's high in protein, because to get my body right when I work out, I gotta go back and be a comfortable weight to play running back.
Man, that's well, I commend you, man. That's a commitment
and discipline. That's a discipline.
Because it's like, and then so what? You do track first and then football after, or do football season happen first? Well, you said track is all year round, so
track all year. So it's for track, it's cross country. Then they go to indoor season. Then they go to outdoor season. So football season is during cross country. That's where all like the long distance runner do. I don't do that. Like I can't run for a long time. So that's why I play football. So training camp start like in the summer, like midsummer. So like before everybody else go back to school, you in training camp, and you just in training camp. Then you start school, and now all that, the whole fall semester is basically football. But spring semester is football, so that's something I got to adjust to too now. Like in high school, it was football, but you wasn't doing nothing. Now it's like spring ball. You feel me? We're gonna be in pads still. We might get a couple games in, a couple scrimmages in, and that's something I got to adjust to too. Like track is spring, so you got indoor, you got outdoor. Football is spring, but it's just like technique work for me. So if you want to be a better athlete at football, you gonna put some time in the spring ball. So I plan to put some time in the spring ball too, even though I'm running the track. So the main thing was getting my coaches to understand, like not mainly the football coach, but the track coach, because he now understand like football's my main sport, but I'ma still commit to track. So I'm gonna give 100% to both.
So that's like Love said. That's a discipline. That's a commitment that you making when you got free time. Now which I can respect that you sticking to the cause, but you gotta let your hair down sometimes. Like what do you do to when you want to have fun? Let me rephrase the question. What's the college life been like?
Right now,
outside of sports.
Has it really been outside of sports though?
Okay, because it seems like you ain't even doing nothing but working out, eating good, working out, and just preparing, which you should.
Right.
You're not doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I mean, when was the last time you been to the movies?
Nah, I went on Thanksgiving break.
Okay.
Yeah, I went on Thanksgiving break. Thanksgiving break.
So, then I guess that segue into my next question. What has it been like adjusting to the college life?
It was big, not necessarily for school.
Mm-hmm.
It was more on the sports side though. Cause for school, like when I was going to school, all my teachers would be like, college is different. They not gonna care about your work. They not gonna help you with nothing. They not gonna communicate. If you fail and you fail and they not gonna help you. That's not true at all. Like the school work, as long as you discipline with your work, you know your due dates, you paying attention in your lectures, and it's simple. Like they not gonna put nothing on the exam that they ain't go over with you.
Okay.
And if you failing, you can get an email about it. You could work that out yourself, depending on how good your communication skills are. For sports, it was your time management, like managing, cause like a student athlete in high school is way different from a student athlete in college. You might got an 8 a.m. class, but you got a 6 a.m. left. So, you gotta be to bed at a reasonable time. A lot of people want to stay up, play the game. Nah, that ain't how. So it ain't gonna fly like that in college.
Yeah.
These early lifts, they get you. Then you got study hall, cause your coaches want to make sure you eligible. Like the time management.
So during football season, give us like a typical day for you.
So it alternates. So on Monday's a rest day. So we usually play on Saturday. Games on Saturday. So Monday, it's a regular day. That's a study hall day. It's called school day. We go to Tuesday. You wake up 5:30. Go to 6 a.m. lift. So after 6 a.m. lift, you got your class. So for me, I had a 9 a.m. So 6 a.m. lift, then 9 a.m. Then so I set my schedule up. So after that, I'm good. So it's film. Film is way different from high school and college. So film, I had my position film. So like my running back film with the running back coach. Then I had an offensive film. Then I had a special teams film. Then there's a team film. After team film is practice. Practice, we may got something to do with the team. Then you go back to your dorm. I get back in my dorm probably like 10. Take a shower, sleep. I got class Wednesday. There's no lift Wednesday. Class Wednesday 10:30. Then classes. There's the same meet schedule. Like position. Like all the meetings I named. It's all of them repeated. Next day, so offense and defense switch. So I play offense.
Okay.
So on Tuesdays, offense lift at 6. Gotta wake up at 5. Thursdays it switch. So defense lift at 6. We lift at 7 now. So we wake up at 6 now. So it's different. So Thursday during practice, it's really the last day that you having some contact. Cause like I said, we play Saturday. So on our team right now, we got probably like 100 some people on the roster. But so it's a travel roster though. So you got the regular roster and the travel roster. So everybody not gonna travel. So about like 85 people travel, be on the travel team. So the travel team, we leave. I made the travel roster my freshman year, which is surprising. Not surprised for myself, but surprised them because I was a freshman. So we leave on Friday. You might go to your first class, but you are usually excused for all classes. And we all give them the bus, go to a hotel, and we stay overnight. We play. We either go back to the hotel or we come back to the dorm. So then you gotta wake up early for Sunday for lift again. It's called a cool down lift.
So you even got lift when you cooling down.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. I'm really interested in this. What's the different dynamics of the team being on the track team and the football team like? So what's your camaraderie with your football teammates, and what is the different dynamics of your track teammates?
So right now the football teammates like my brothers. Okay. Like I go to them talk about anything. The track teammates I don't really know them yet. So like, they cool, but we gonna see what that lead up. But like I built that bond with the football teammates like over camp. Like over camp we was all struggling together. Like when we first got to camp, the first thing we had to do, we had to wake up at 4 a.m. The first day of camp, we woke up at 4 a.m. We had to go to the field. It was cold. It was like mist everywhere. Like it was early in the morning, and we had to. It was called a conditioning test. Are you in shape? You're not in shape, and like that was really to prove yourself if the coach is gonna see you. So like we all woke up together, and we all went through the struggles of the training camp, and even that first day, and like after that, we all became close. We all became like brothers.
How many of y'all was in shape?
It was a good amount, probably like 70%.
Okay.
But the ones who wasn't in shape was the ones like we had this lineman. Like so it was it was a shuttle. So it was 30 yards. It was 30 yards and back. But you had to do it 5 times. So it's like down, back, that's 1. So, but it was a time frame. So the lineman had like 50 seconds, I guess. No, not like, I think they had a minute. One dude, he went on vacation. He was drinking, eating, he was on the meal plan. Said forget it. You know what I'm saying? Eating what he want. He eating burrito tacos all day. Got the sauce on the side. Yeah, he doing what he want. He eating good though, but you feel me? He came back. I think he ran his conditioning test in like 2 minutes, or a minute and 40. Like, and let me say he did not see the field. All season he did not see the field, cause like that's gaining the coach's trust right there. Like the coaches trust you from them giving you that time from when you get off of spring ball to when we get back into training camp again, for you to did what you did and follow what they already taught you to come back and be in shape. But he broke that trust. You feel me?
And that's dope. So vision. Running backs got a tunnel-like vision.
Yeah.
So when you out there on the field, like I've always been interested in like what is it that you see? Cause y'all started, y'all behind the trenches, you behind the quarterback. So once, the ball is hyped and you go, what's the first thing you look for when you hit hike and the ball is handed to you? Where does your vision go?
So there's inside zone and outside zone, right? So if I get an inside zone, say I get an inside zone right, the difference that makes a good running back and a great running back, a good running back he's gonna know the play, where he's supposed to go, and he might read it. A great running back, he gonna know, oh, my guard is blocking up, or my guard is blocking down, and it's a double team here, and the D tackle, that means he gotta come this way. They're gonna force him here, and that's the difference that make a great running back and a good running back. So when I get the inside zone, I know the play. So my guard, the O-line are washed down. So that's their job, to wash the play all the way down. So I know if they don't wash it down, then I gotta bang it. You know what I'm saying? Get the yards I can. But if they wash it down, now I'm reading that D tackle that's coming off. I make a move on him. If he round it and try to get around that tight end or that tackle, and I'm going straight inside on him. If he try to slice, then I'm a jump cut to the side. I'm still A gap because they washed it down. You know what I'm saying? So it's still inside zone. So the vision is from it's from the nose guard if it is one. Then because he can shut it all down. He can shut the inside zone down if he want to, if he play it right. So then they go to D tackle, middle linebacker to what is called like a rush. A rush is like they move from like DN or like linebacker. They just move around freely. It's like a free safety if he was a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? So just move around and like you just gotta read them. So those the 3 reads. So you just read your holes. Like in college, it ain't really no. In high school, we was told, okay, this play, they ain't give us numbers. We got letters. This play, A gap, only hit that. This play, B gap, C gap. You know what I'm saying? It's an inside zone A gap, but you can go B, you can go C. Like they leave it up to your vision. You know what I'm saying? Because a good player gonna be great. If you great, you gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna send you when you gonna get injured. You know what I'm saying? But
I always wanted to know that.
How fast? I'm sure it's faster than high school, but is it that much faster college?
The college level of the game.
Yeah.
Vastly different.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the big difference that separate the time, signals.
Okay.
So you get signals in high school, depending on the state you in. But here, I know quarterbacks be running to the coach to get the play. I seen like other teams that give signals too, like Dunbar and stuff like that. But the quarterback run to the coach, get the play, come back in the huddle, boom. It's consistent. Like in college, you run the play, they get a signal on the sideline. It's a signal, then it's like a number they hold up or a color for like a formation or something, or they give you a formation on the signals. You just gotta watch it, and they all stand by each other, so it's simple. But the big thing is, in high school, the quarterback wait for you to get set. You know what I'm saying? They wait for you to get set in college, but the quarterback in college ain't gonna be looking. He ain't gonna be looking to see if y'all said that he like, because it's like it's a nonstop train. That's how they see it, nonstop train. So it's just they trust you to be set. You know what I'm saying? They trust you to know your responsibility. And it's like, if you don't know your responsibility, you're not gonna play. Because every practice is filmed. We practice for like 3 hours. The whole 3 hours filmed. They watch the signals on film. They watch to see if you did what you're supposed to do, and if you don't, you're not gonna play. And that's just how it is.
Straight like that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of. It's just a lot to take account. You feel me? Like the split second decisions, like you said, a good running back gonna know that he can use the A to B or the C gap, just knowing that. You feel me? But to be able to decipher all that information so fast with people coming at you, like it's. I commend you, man. Like that's a gift. Like, and to be good at it. You know, saying something about your abilities. You feel me? So I can appreciate that, man. Definitely. Like, just keep doing it. Keep going. And you the first running back we ever like had a conversation with. So it's like, I love running back. Probably like my favorite position to watch when I watch football. My favorite player ever is Adrian Peterson. So it's like him and Randy Moss. So it's like, I used to just think like, man, what's going through your mind? Like when you put the ball in your chest and then you feel me, like you go, like but we only, like you said, everybody playing their part, playing their role. You feel me? You know what your assignment is. If you on the assignment, it makes my job easy. You feel me?
Exactly.
So it's like
So you do your job, I'm gonna do mine.
Exactly. I can appreciate that for sure.
So y'all got a big playbook?
Yeah, it's it's a lot of plays, but what they do is we see like what the team run. So like if you run a bed front, 80% of the time a bed front is 5 down. If you run that, we ain't gonna run the ball down through because we got 5 linemen too. That's just one-on-one blocking we're gonna have to do. So if you run like a 3-man front, we're gonna run the ball down your throat. So we're gonna have a lot of run plays in the playbook for that week.
So like specific to the team you playing.
Yeah, specific to the team you playing.
Gotcha.
So it might be a new play for this team, a new signal. You know what I'm saying? So it's like play a team. They play cover 3. We're gonna run some stuff that beat cover 3. Run some stuff that beat man. You know what I'm saying? If they run man, it's just specific to the team you playing against. We gonna run the plays that fit their weaknesses. But we gonna have some backups. We gonna have our backup plays that you feel me. So it's probably like 60 plays and 65 plays in the playbook for a week.
For the week, yeah. And then you gotta pretty much remember them plays and then for the week, and then that matchup and that opponent.
Yeah.
But it's more plays in the playbook when you go back and reschedule for another opponent.
Yeah, way more.
That's dope. Cause it's like it's like you know the assignment. You feel me? It's like we know what their weaknesses is, we know what their strengths is, and we know what they struggle with. So this what we want to attack.
I wonder how that worked because I know another kid we had. I saw his playbook. I'm like, how the hell do you remember all of those goddamn plays within that 1 week? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how is that possible?
But like you said, it's specific to the opponents. Like you said, it's 60 plays. So 60, remembering 60 out of 400 is I can remember 60. You feel me? Like and then we practicing. So it's like. So it's like that presents the repetition of it. You feel me? So it's like let me ask you this: when did you have that moment? What game or what play was that moment when you was like when you felt at home? You was like, man, I can play here. Like I can play at the college level. Like I'm comfortable.
I think about like so it was I started kick returner. I started the kick returner the last couple games. So. It was a game where the game before that a senior was playing, and the senior he was at kick returner and he was starting. He was a good wide receiver though. He was starting. He was playing. He was doing all right. Like he averaged 15 yards to return, and that's not bad depending on when you're catching it. He got a lot of touchbacks too. But when they started me the next week. Over the senior and over all these juniors, I was like, all right, I'm in there now. So now I go in that week and I catch my first collegiate kick return ever. And I take it, I juke like 2 people, kept going, broke a tackle. I got us to like the 39, 40. And I was like I could hang with them. Like I don't care if you 22. I made the same way you made it. You know what I'm saying? So like, you gotta believe in yourself. That's the main thing. Believe in yourself. Like believe in your ability and the work that you put in all these years.
What would you teammate question? How like what would you say? What's the different dynamics between your high school and your college teammates? Like. In the locker room, what is the locker room dynamic like?
And in high school, you get time with your teammates. During school, you know what I'm saying. You might see your teammates during school, see them at practice and stuff. But in college, you just spend more time with your teammates. Like every day you with your teammates, and that weekends too. Like Saturday, Sunday, you with your teammates. Monday, you with your teammates. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you with your teammates. Every day, you with your teammates. High school, you going to have teammates, but you going to have some teammates that's cool. You mess with them, but they cool. You know what I'm saying?
They go do their own thing.
Yeah, but college, everybody your brother. Because you spend time, you don't even know, you probably don't even know John. John play line. But you done spent 2 months with John, so you and John are close now. Like it's just like you with each other every day. So like that's the big thing. Like you just with each other all day.
And do you would you say that's beneficial to y'all success?
Yeah. Like for me, my biggest thing, I want to be best friends with the O-line.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
If I'm best friends with them, they gonna block better for me.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
yeah, that's just the best thing. Like, and like, I want to be best friends with the quarterback too, because he can make adjustments if he sees something. He can change the play to a run, but he ain't gonna do it if he
having
believes
that trust in you.
Yeah,
Having that trust in you, like, yeah, I know he can do this. Like, all right, that's pretty dope.
So how did y'all season go this year?
We started off rough, won the game. I ain't gonna say the record; it wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? Our coach, he was preaching. You know, seasons could change around. It started to. We played the number. We played like the number three team in the nation. We played them. We was in the game with them. People put their heads down, and season went down from there.
Right.
And, and the biggest thing, like all the freshmen, we knew that we know where we could be. Like seeing the season, when the first game we started, it was really a defensive struggle. So the opening game of the season, it was a home game. Offense came out. We had a running back. He was number 1 in the nation.
On your team?
On my team. That game, I think he had 4 or 5 touchdowns, over 2-something yards, and the score was like, I think it was like 60-something to 70-something. We lost. Or 50-something to 60-something. Like, yeah, it was a shootout. And we folded first, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it was with a lot of games. Like, close game, fall off, you know what I'm saying? And it was just a mindset thing. Like, people lose that focus. And that's something that's definitely going to change, you know what I'm saying? Because it started, it was like something that they getting rid of, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a building program. And I knew that when I joined the team. So it was just a mindset thing that they try and get rid of, and it's most definitely going to be gone next year.
Did you meet your expectations personally?
No. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to come in and start as a freshman, like at running back, what I came there to be. But it's hard when you behind the number 1 rusher in the nation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I consistently got to prove myself why I should get this spot. So at least how I work is 3 running backs play a game. It's 3-man rotation. So like, you know how Lions got Jameer Gibbs and so they got a 2-man or 3-man, right? So we got 3-man. So you got your 3 backs, and some games I was in a rotation. But if I was in a rotation, I was a 3, you know what I'm saying? So I start over like a junior this game or like a sophomore this game. But like, I didn't want to be a 3. I didn't want to be a 2. I wanted to be a 1. You know what I'm saying? So that's always my goal. I don't never want to be under nobody. I want to be the greatest. You know what I'm saying? And that was just my main expectation. Even like coming in, like for kick returner, like I wanted to start first week, but you feel me? That was my expectations. So and I ain't meet that.
Has it ever been like any instances where they do like, you know, like gadget plays where they might put you out in wide out or put you in the slot, the decoy?
100%. Like if you're a good player, they're gonna make sure you're
on the field.
On the field, yeah.
Because you're a threat. As long as you know your presence is on the field. Yeah.
So I'm fast. I run like a 4.40.
Oh, okay. Man.
So it's plays like specifically designed for like me to motion across the field, run a flat route, and catch the ball. You know what I'm saying? Or like me coming out the backfield to catch the ball on the flat route. Like, if you're a good player, they're gonna make sure you play. They ain't gonna make sure you sit on the sideline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They ain't gonna get you out there.
Yeah, they gonna get you. They gonna put you on the field some type of way.
So that top running back, what is he? A senior, junior?
He's a senior.
Okay.
So yo, kudos to him, but it's my turn now.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything from him though?
Yeah, his vision was crazy. Like, you know, I was talking about Reed and stuff, but like, he was like 5'9", 180, or 190, something like that. Breaking tackles like it's nothing. Like, you always taught to drive your feet, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like, he was doing more than drive his feet. He was digging his whole foot in the ground, like pushing forward, dragging bodies. And at one point, he averaged like 7 yards of carry. And it was just, and he was dynamic. Like, one thing he could do, he could run full speed. He wasn't slow either. He probably ran like 4.6. He could run full speed, stop on a dime, keep going. You know what I'm saying? He'd sit there, get the ball, like Le'Veon Bell. You ever watch Le'Veon Bell play? Get the ball, sit there, watch his blocks develop, hit it full speed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Run a dude over stiff arm or hurdle somebody. Like, it was crazy. Like, just watching that as a freshman, like, I know the standards now. And just watching him play changed my whole game. Like, it changed the whole game for me.
And what's his name?
His name Hunter Wolfley.
Okay.
Let me tell you if you want to check him out. Let me ask you this: where did your love from football come from?
My dad. My dad, my mom, and my grandmother. So growing up, I was about, I think I got a picture too. Growing up, I like 3. I wasn't supposed to play at 3, but they put me in some pads. Everything was too big for me. And I was just playing, like, first game. And my old coach at Benestard, Coach James. They put me in the game. I got the ball. I got smacked. Like, I got smacked. And I didn't want to play no more. And I told my mother, like, I was crying too. I remember it. Like, I didn't want to play no more. Because I got crushed. Like, and it was bad. And, like, I had talked with my dad. Me and my dad had talks. My grandma, my mom, and I kept playing. Played with Benestard. And I was having, like, crazy seasons. Like, because I was always the fastest one in the field. Like,
Always. I ain't gonna lie. You know his pops is, right?
Who?
Mandel.
Mandel.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Mandel.
You know Mandel.
Mandel, Ross and Mandel.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Now you look just like your father. Now you say something, bro. Your father was a bucket in basketball, boy. Like, go ahead. We'll talk about that later.
I remember this. I remember this specifically, man. We played them Benestard. I don't know if it was 6U. I don't know. He was young. I know he was young. Mandel said, my son play and he fast as shit.
For real?
So, man, I ain't worrying about him. I think he had about 3 touchdowns, about 200 yards.
Hey,
I was like, this little young guy, he's
that's
gonna
crazy.
do something to deal
Now, I
with.
will say this. Every athlete, probably with the exception of 2 of them, that since we've been doing the podcast, I found out one of them was related. I was related to was my daughter's first cousin, and then now, bro, man, your father used to hoop. I'm talking about hoop, like. Yeah, man, they used to walk around with a basketball. Like, you feel me? You see Mandel, you know you got basketball, he trying to hoop.
Yeah.
Like, man, that's dope, man. And it just make this experience all the more meaningful for me. You feel me? Like, damn, man, I'm honored to, be interviewing Mandel's son. Like, that's dope. That's dope. That's all right. That was a...
So after Benestard, where did you go and play sports at? Because I know you didn't play for them the whole time.
Yeah, I went to Metro Bengals. Okay. We Benestard scrimmaged them, and basically they wanted me to play with them. So I went played with Metro Bengals. We went to the national championship. Went to the final round. We lost. Then we came back again. Same team. You know what I'm saying? Added a few players. Went to the national championship again. Went undefeated all season. Same thing with the season before. Then we lost in the championship again. Then I went to Ron Brown. This was all COVID now. I ain't played my sophomore year.
Mm.
And that was my own decision because I had to put on weight.
Mm.
So I was like, freshman year, I was probably like 100-something pounds.
Mm.
And that wasn't going to go. That wasn't going to go. You know what I'm saying? That'll get me tossed around. I put on weight, got strong, got faster, came in my junior year, and I came in at like probably like 140. Well, like that ain't bad, but it's better than what I was at. 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
I played. I did good. But it was like I was behind the scenes still, and the big difference with that was he was dead longer, so they was more comfortable with him. So then, but later throughout the season, I started starting. So you know what I'm saying, like.
So it paid off. Yeah. It all paid off.
Yeah. Then my senior year, I went crazy.
Right.
Like, I had like a crazy season. Like I was averaging touchdowns a game. Big plays every game. Like I would do something. I would have an impact on the game. Like myself, I would have an impact on the game. So yeah, that was like, and certain teams were game plan against me.
Right.
Like that was showing like how good I was my senior season from all that work I put in from being starter to my senior season, and it did pay off. Like it did.
Man, that's dope, man.
So who coached at Ron Brown? That's but Rob.
Yeah, Rob Lee.
Yeah, shout out Rob Lee, man. How was it like coach playing under him?
He a great coach. He a great head coach. One thing about him, you need to talk about something, he got you. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I could say like for Ron Brown, like for sports in general, I know like I don't know about the other sports, but you know, I ended up playing basketball like a year or two.
Okay. You ever hoop against your dad?
Yeah.
That nigga was fast to sit on the court, man. Go ahead.
Like I know Rob Lee and the basketball coach named Shantane Porter. He it's bigger than football and basketball about them. You know what I'm saying? So life problems, school problems, anything you can talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Coach Lee, you can't afford no cleats. Oh, he got a bucket for cleats. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He gonna help you out. You know what I'm saying? You can't get something, he gonna help you out. Like, and he's a really understanding coach. You know what I'm saying? So like, the only thing you gotta be coachable. If you be coachable, he gonna get you right. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest thing. Like he a great coach.
So what's up?
Man, go ahead. No, I was gonna say like, since we segue into that, like, you seem like an amazing young man. Tell us about your family. We like to stress family on the show. Because we understand how important a support system is. Like, tell us about what it was like, growing up with your family. Tell us about your mom and your dad, and what it is about them that makes you who you are today.
So it was a time where my dad was locked up, right? So my dad was locked up. It was just me and my mom. My mom we was struggling, but she made sure that I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she always made sure I had everything I need. She made sure I was on top of school. And it was like she brave. She a soldier. And that pushed me like, dang, like my mom doing this. The least I could do, get some A's in school. You know what I'm saying? That's the least I could do. And then my dad came home. He was always there for me. My grandmother was always there for me. And like even like my cousins made an impact on my life. Like I got an older cousin. He always tell me, whenever you make it big, you should make sure I get free tickets. You know what I'm saying? And hearing that every day, I gotta make it big. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, I gotta make it big. You know what I'm saying? And just like when you hear your family speak highly of you, you know what I'm saying? You want to just keep going. And like that, my family always pushed me. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't the richest family, we was the richest when it came to the family aspect of being a family.
Yeah.
But
y'all was rich and loving and staying together. Yeah, like, and that's so important to a lot of the young athletes and stuff, in my opinion, because it's like once you get to that crossroads in life where you be like, okay, what's next? As far as like, you know, athletes, and having somebody to support you and help you, you know, guide you through these, you know, it's no GPS to where life gonna lead you.
Yeah, 100%.
You feel what I'm saying? So just having somebody help you navigate through these. When you get to these certain crossroads, do I make this left? Do I make this right? Do I double back? Should I have took that shortcut? Like, just having somebody on that path with you that genuinely care about how you turn out and what your outcome is. Like, so we always like to show parents love, like, man, because it's no, you feel me? It's no better accomplishment for them to see where you are and to know where you came from with them. You know, so yeah.
No doubt, but especially just watching all of y'all grow up. You know, in my old head, I done watched your mom grow up, your pops grow up, and to see them have you and how you came up and how you succeeded, man, it just warms my heart, man, to know, man, that support system, it transforms generations, man.
Yeah, and then you turned out to be an amazing young man. You feel me? Plenty of insight, and just I can hear your passion and how invested you are in what it is that you are interested in, and look where it's gotten you. Like you playing college football. Like I know kids that dream of doing what you doing right now. Like you are living a dream out, and that's a big reason why we created this platform for young athletes like yourself to come up here and just to like, y'all are amazing because y'all have accomplished so much in so little time, but it's only the beginning. And you know, everybody always see the finished product and never see the steps that it actually took. You feel me? Like, and this is a part of that process, you know. I hope that you get everything, all the blessings and joys and accomplishments that you got coming your way, because you doing it the right way, by honoring your mom, by honoring your dad, by sticking to the books, by staying out the way, by maneuvering through the streets and stuff. And y'all just don't get as much credit for that as y'all should in my eyes, you know. So yeah,
it's funny you said that, because I was having a conversation with another guy, and we were just talking about when you hear people talk about inner city youth, southeast, southwest youth, Ward 8 youth, it's always from the negative aspect. You know what I'm saying? Always about the negative aspects. And I was like, man, it's so many youngins on the outside that's doing the right thing.
That's doing amazing things. Like that's doing extraordinary things and don't get talked about. You feel me? So that's why we created the Figure 8 podcast, for y'all to come on here and stretch our stuff. Like, let the world know why it is that you are who you are, and then get a glimpse of you now before you become a household name. You feel me? Because that way you can. I've grown to learn that people like to feel a part of something. You feel me? Like people subscribe to certain things or watch certain channels because they feel like they are part of that community. And one of the oldest sayings in society is, it takes a village. You feel me? And it does. And to see a product of the village that I come from, your mom and your dad, like all of us, we all grew up together. You're a product of our village. And it's beautiful. Like, I just met you today formally, but I'm proud of you. I feel like I've known you my whole life, because I know the type of person that your dad was and how his passion for the things was that he liked. And like I said, when I was a kid, I ain't never see your dad and ain't see him with a basketball. You see Mandel, you know it's time to hoop. Even if you don't want to hoop, he's going to hoop. You feel what I'm saying? So, but just you know, being that impactful, I can only imagine, you know, how much it meant to you and to your upbringing and stuff. So, like I said, man, like, to see the youngins like you and just, you know, knowing your family and stuff, like, it's a beautiful sight, man. They did an amazing job with you.
So I was Googling you, right, man, and I saw that you compose music for the Navy Symphony. How you get into that?
So it was one day, I heard a song on TikTok.
Uh-huh.
So then I was like, oh snap. So like it was a song that somebody played the piano. So like, all right, I never played the piano. Let me go try. I went in the music room. It was like a nice piano. I started playing, and I was learning, but I was learning by ear. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Heard it, played it. The music teacher walked in. He was like, "What's going on?"
Mm-hmm.
He seen me playing, but like I wasn't doing the right, you feel me, finger motions, no nothing. I was just playing the notes I heard like this, and he showed me how to put my fingers on a certain places, certain keys and stuff like that. So I started playing. Then then it was like it's an opportunity of a lifetime. Write music. We're gonna see how it go. If it's approved, we're gonna send it to the Navy band, and they come play it for you. So I made my song. I originally made it on the piano. I did it twice, but the first time I did it, I wasn't as confident, so I did it with a partner. So my senior year was by myself. It was solo. So I wrote it, and then I put instruments in place like where I wanted it. And we went, watched them practice. You know what I'm saying? Then they came and played in front of my school. And now they got my song on they got my song on their thing. So like if they want to play it anytime they want, they could. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's dope, man. That's just more and more like just how spectacular these youngins are. Like that's crazy. Like that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. You got any siblings?
Yeah, I got like 7 of them.
No, you the oldest?
Yeah.
Okay.
For both my dad and my mom.
So being the oldest, and what do you what pride, how do you take to your your younger siblings, like by leading, being that example, that big brother, like that? I'm pretty sure that makes you proud, It's just, but what's your I'm pretty sure you got a little brother that want to be just like you.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and how do you go about being the best example you can for him,
So I got a brother, he like 3 years apart from me. He was following everything I do, you know what I'm saying? Football, he want to play football now. He wasn't as strong, he was bony, he was a bony dude. But he wanted to play football now, he wanted to play running back. Then I got a little brother now. He too. He come to some of my college games, you know what I'm saying? And he went to my high school games. He didn't really know what was going on, but he do see me get the ball, and he do see I be running, you know what I'm saying? So and he came to some of my track meets. So like I got my high school helmet. So he'd put my helmet on, and he'd try to make some cuts. And he'd downset height run, you know what I'm saying? And even for track, like he'd get in this fake little track stance, try to run. Like I think I worked out with him one time. He was just running, but he was really trying to follow me, you know what I'm saying? And I know like he watching me. So no matter what I do, where I'm at, I gotta do right. So
absolutely.
Cause I don't want my brother to be successful. So like, and that goes for all my younger siblings. I want them to be more successful than I am. Make more money than me. Like break more records than me. Break records, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I made a song, you go make more songs. You produce songs. You know what I'm saying? And
take it up another notch. You feel me? Like, but having you as the example and the motivation, man, I know that makes you feel all the more special when you spending that time with them and indulging in them things, man. I think that's amazing, man. I really do. Can you cook?
Yeah, I was at first I was studying to go to culinary school.
Okay, all right. So I think that's the first. I think that's the first. Yes, I always ask. We always ask a certain amount of questions. You got your rapid fire coming up soon. But yeah, man, because I've been frying chicken since I was like 5. So yeah, always ask. So that's always a good tool to keep. But wanting to study culinary, you might know a thing or two. So
Yeah.
don't ever lose that. Like, you feel me? And that's the best way to a woman heart. Cooking, trust me.
Yeah. So what's your major? Did you choose a major college?
Yeah. Pre-law.
Pre-law.
So I did my undergrad. I plan to go to law school.
Okay.
Undecided yet, like where I'm working to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that's something I got to figure out like soon, because I know I got to know their requirements and meet their requirements and stuff like that. But I ain't going for nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So right now I got 2 schools on my list.
Mm-hmm.
It's Harvard and Howard. So
Okay.
Howard back home, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Harvard, I forgot what that is, but they the number 1 law school in the country.
My mom went to Howard. My mother graduated from Howard. Yeah.
And Howard up there too. So it's like we got 2 of the best law schools in the country.
Man, that's dope, bro.
And
Goodness.
that's the goal, and I gotta see which one fit me the most for like what type of law I'm gonna practice.
Would the NFL come before that if they came knocking?
100%.
No, all right, cool.
100%.
100%.
So that course load for pre-law, is that challenging?
Yes and no.
Would you say it's more tedious than talented? Like, meaning like it's more work, but the work necessarily not as hard, but it's just a lot of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this year we focused on the basic stuff, like social work, some stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we learned like the basics of law. You know what I'm saying? We learned like in court. We learned like mainly in court stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you an attorney, you're gonna be in court a lot.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we learned like the basics in court, like stuff to ask the judges, and it's like rules. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So the rules like hearsay.
Yeah.
And hearsay, out of court statement cannot be made by the person on the witness cannot make an out of court statement. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody said out of court, or like I think it's called 801. I don't remember,
Yeah. But you getting it.
It's like,
getting it.
it's like so you got it's called an expert witness. Expert witness, like if he a lawyer and you and the witness, and I mean, dang, he the lawyer. He bring you up to stand, you talking, and the case about like a barber cut a dude ear off. You know what I'm saying? And you another expert barber, and you can't talk about some stuff you ain't put in the affidavit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The affidavit is like, it's a paper that you say all the information you saying. So like now they know all your information, and if you say something that wasn't in there, they know you withhold information. And now, now you remove it off the stand.
Yeah. Okay.
So why pre-law? That's kind of interesting. I never heard of an athlete on the outside go to college and pre-law be a major. So why pre-law?
Anybody could. Not gonna say anybody, but like I go to school for business. You know what I'm saying? I go to school for sports management. You know what I'm saying? If I always want to be in that sports field, but I watched Suits.
Oh yeah.
I watched Suits.
You ain't never watched Suits?
Not yet.
Yeah, I watched Suits, and I was like, dang, like, and I watched that probably like a year and a half ago. At first, if we would have had this and I didn't watch Suits, I probably would have went to culinary school, or I probably went to school for like business and finance. You know what I'm saying? But
you ever seen a movie called The Devil's Advocate?
Nah.
You should watch it, especially given what you pursuing in law.
Yeah.
Just watch it. It trust me, you'll understand why I asked you to watch it. And it's not like it's very entertaining, but you should definitely see it because you like Suits. I love Suits too, but watch The Devil's Advocate. You once it go off, it's gonna resonate with you. Like, yeah, I know why he told me to watch this. Just watch it. All right. So my man got this the rapid question. So he love gonna ask you some questions. Don't think about it too much. First thing that come to your head, just answer. And then I'm gonna follow up with I'm gonna need your top 5. Your top 5 greatest players, NFL players. I'm gonna need that. You feel me? And yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, always start out with hip hop or go-go?
Go.
Xbox or PS5?
PS5.
Android or iPhone?
iPhone.
Funniest player on your team?
Player? Cole Clayton.
Shout him out.
Shout out to Cole Clayton.
Pre-game hype song?
Mo Bamba. I think that's the name of
Mo
it.
Bamba?
Yeah, Mo Bamba. Yeah, that's y'all. Hey, he said don't think.
All right, say no more. All right. Your most hated trainer exercise?
I don't got no most hated. I hate getting my shins scraped though.
Okay.
All right. Game winning touchdown, game winning jump shot, or first place in the race?
Game winning touchdown.
Okay. Favorite TV show?
Suits. Yeah, Suits.
Yeah, okay.
100 meter or 200 meter?
100 meter.
Alright. We got, if they had a video game for, which is D1, D3?
Yeah.
D3 football, what would your player rating be, and what would be your best
You
attribute?
take over.
My speed, it'd probably be like 90 something. I'd probably be like an 80.
80 overall?
89.
80, okay.
All right. So my last question on this is, what do your coach yell at you about the most?
Bouncing out too quick.
Bouncing out too quick?
Yeah.
All right, it's on you. Rock it.
All right, what's your favorite cereal?
Captain Crunch.
All right.
All birds.
The Allbirds.
All birds.
Okay, Allbird, Captain Crunch. What's your favorite movie?
Interstellar.
That's a good choice. Waffles, French toast, or pancakes. You can only pick one and eat one for the rest of your life.
French toast.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, top 5 favorite NFL players, no matter the age, no matter the genre, no matter the time.
So, number 1, Barry Sanders.
Okay.
Number 2, LeSean McCoy.
Okay.
Number 3, Megatron. He was just dominant.
Okay.
Number 4, now it's Saquon.
Now
Now it's
off
Saquon.
this year.
Off in general, like even seeing him at Penn State.
Okay. All right. So since he been in the league, since he been doing his thing.
Yeah.
All right.
And number 5, it just varies. Like,
now listen, before you pick your 5th person, keep in mind, you keep in mind you want to make your offensive line happy.
yeah,
I would suggest.
Trent Williams.
All right, dude. I was gonna say I suggest you throw an offensive line, even if just off the strip. You feel me? Just off the strip. We can easily edit this part out.
Yeah.
And then when your line be like, oh, you throw offense, okay, you know, like yeah. So okay, bet. Shout out, man. Ain't nobody said Xbox. So you should just stop asking. It's like,
I was thinking the same thing. Nobody said Xbox.
That's a good question though.
Because I only brought that up because me and my man just debating. Like I was like, bro, don't nobody play Xbox, bro.
I mean, like honestly, I just got into PS5.
Yeah, I know all these years, and then it make you you don't want to go back, right? Exactly.
But everybody, I think all the youngins grew up on Xbox 360, and that's when you just switch to PlayStation.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but like that you switch to PlayStation.
Yeah, because PlayStation 4 was so dominant that it was like PlayStation 4 was dominant, and PlayStation 4 might have been the easiest PlayStation to come by. Like you can just go outside, and nigga be, hey, I got a PS4 for sale.
Right.
What you want for it? What you got? I got $30. Here you go. You feel me? Like it was so easy to come by. So everybody had one.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, so, this couture. It's one. You outside? All right, here I come. And then I got one more question, and this should always be a staple. When you asked it last week, what's your favorite sports movie?
Oh, yeah, I did ask that.
Sports movie?
Yeah.
Probably The Little Giants. Or
That's a good answer.
Yes, indeed.
or it was this
That's indeed.
it was this other movie I forgot the name of, but it was like a dude. He was homeless. He started living with his family.
The Blind Side.
The Blind Side.
That was
the Blind Side of Lil Jon.
that was Tate answer when we
Yeah,
asked
The
them.
Blind
Yeah,
Side.
The Blind Side.
I never knew the name of the movie. Okay,
Yeah.
The Blind Side of Lil Jon.
All right, so Lord, that was a great answer, man. Icebox. Remember we used to call Keisha
yes,
Icebox,
indeed.
man?
Shout out Keisha.
Shout out Keisha. Shout out to the OG Icebox. No, we know a real Icebox.
And then we told CC replaced her as the Icebox.
Yeah, man. Keisha was. I'm talking about. She played football with us, crushing, trucking everybody. Like she was a real Icebox. But man, Dale, man, it's been another great episode. We thank you and appreciate you coming out, showing us love, man. You got any plugs? Plug your social media, plug your school, anything you got coming up in the events. Do all that now.
My Instagram is _4pf.dale. I don't really got no. I mean, I can shout out my school, shout out Juniata College, and shout out my high school that got me where I am today, Ron Brown College Preparatory High School.
Okay.
Shout out to Coach Lee. Shout out to the porter, like I said. Shout out my parents and family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, that's dope, man. Hey, man, this has been another episode of the Figure 8 Podcast. Hey, man, till next time, man. Every episode is just getting better and better, man. We getting far greater athletes. Like, it's just been great. We thank you guys for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe on all social media outlets. Give us a follow. Till next time, see you later.